Hi guys, welcome back, Another new setup. So let's see how this one goes. Hubby bought me a different holder for the camera. It's actually a ring light that I did not turn on. So, oops. Let's see if I turn it on for a second. What happens? Is that better? I can't tell because I can't see anything, guys. So you'll have to let me know. So, yeah, we're going to pour some resin today. Oh, man, I just cleaned those and now I made a mess. Well, you know, that's what happens. So we are going to finish this. Let me put my glasses on so I can see something. We're going to finish. Remember, we started this with the lights. I think this is going to be a mess, but we're going to finish it. But first, we're going to pour, because this one is long and we won't get to unmold it today. This is the feathers that go with it. Why is this rumpled? Well, we can't use that. We can't use a warped board and expect to get something clear, right? That's not going to work out. So I just washed this. Do you see this nonsense? Yep. Well, not just. It's been drying for a few days. This is never going to happen, Patty. Why are you even trying? Gloves. Because I already mixed the resin. It's sitting right there beside me. Yeah. Yes, everybody, if you're going to mix resin, use your PPE. I watched a lady today. I wanted to see what she was doing. I was watching her this morning, and it occurred to me that she was talking the whole time and mixing and using her resin with no protective gear, no gloves, no mask. I absolutely use a respirator while I'm mixing. I don't even mix in the same room. I take it off to talk to you guys now. I am going to mix in glitter, you know. So there is that. But usually when we're doing these, my you can't see it all. Well, sometimes you see it a little bit, but my respirator is generally hanging right around my neck, and it goes back on for a few seconds while I'm mixing things up. I don't think that's going to be necessary. So what I did, I put water in all of these little spaces when I first got this and measured them out. But having said that, we're adding in glitter, and I did not account for that. I have been mixing this by measurements. I've been putting it on a scale and measuring it. And we've been really good about not getting bubbles. Today I did by fluid ounce because that's what it literally says on the front. And we got tons and tons of bubbles in there. I've already hit it with a heat gun to get rid of some of them. So, good luck to us. I'm spraying this down with, ooh, that might be a lot, 99% alcohol, because that is what Michelle on Glitz and Glitter does. And she has really good luck. So, wait, I had glitter. Oh, okay, so first I'm going to split this into two. I should be able to see 3 ounces on this thing, right? No, of course, it's in milliliters. Okay, well, we're going to wing it. I know you're shocked, right? You're shocked to hear Patty say she would wing something. I know. Whatever. We tried. That's all I'm going to say. I tried to be prepared. Oh, hang on. I did not clean these bad puppies. This one, I think, is not gonna, that top is not gonna turn out as I had hoped. But that's okay. It's a test. We're trying to learn. This is how we learn. We do. Also, this one is not meant to be for sale anyway. So, it's okay that it doesn't go completely to plan. And I can re-pour the top. You know. I was trying to learn how to use the fairy lights in it, and if it's even possible. It's possible. I just got to figure it out. So this is at 6 fluid ounces, so I'm going to put probably 2.5 in here because I didn't account for the glitter. Because, yeah, I can just use this to figure it out. Oh, wait. So, go down to, oh, hell. I think that's, well, I don't know. I am such a mess. Don't do math, Patty. Yeah, don't try. So, 2, 4, 6. That's not going to be right. Okay, we're just going to, it's at 3. So, put another. I'm just going to make them look even, you guys. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to hold a little bit in reserve in case they need it. That's what we're going to do. Those don't look even. Well, they're close enough. And then I'm just going to, I have some glitters. I don't know. They're nothing special. It's ironic. I got rid of all of my glitter. Let me move this for a minute over here. I get rid of all of my glitter, and then I started doing resin, and now I want glitter all the time. And these are in beakers, so because when I downsized, I decided I wanted glitter to take up less space in my world, right? Because I wasn't using it all the time. So I'm just going to dump some in here too. No measurement, just dumping. So now, of course, I should have got 2 stir sticks. Let me grab. Oh, there should be a second one right here on my desk. Oh, there is. It's right there. Okay. So now, of course, I will be back purchasing more glitters because who doesn't want glitter in their beautiful resin pours? Yeah, look at that. Everybody wants that. Yes, I do. And this one was, I bought this for my mother. Of course, all of my current molds were bought with my mother in mind. Okay, some of them I got off the free site and I have no clue about, right? So that's a given. But, so these colors were chosen for my mom and my dad to bleed the 2 of them together. And I bought it with that intention, and so that's still the intention so that my dad can have it, right? So, oh, we will definitely be needing more of the purple. And I do have some pink and purple pigment color that I bought at the Dollar Tree. I don't know why, because I seen it there for $1. So I was like, let's see what it does. If we need to put any pigment in this. I don't know that we will. Might not get used in this project, but I was there and I was like, do not go down the craft aisle, Patty. I was there looking for the little food tent things, which I finally scored some to put over top so dust doesn't get in them, in my resin pours, you know. I feel like we might want, let me get a napkin and look, because I feel like, yeah, I feel like we're going to want more. We're going to want more in there. Yep. I'll check the that one too. And I'm not opposed to putting a little bit of alcohol ink in here, but I don't want it completely obliterated. Like, I still want you to be able to see through it a little bit. You know? Yeah, that makes me happier. It feels better in my hand. I don't know how to describe that, but it feels, yeah, that looks better. I know I'm mixing in bubbles. Can you see them? But I'm gonna spray them. And, you know, the glitter is going to hide a lot of the bubbles. So, oh, I was going to do we'll do that last. Let me get the color where I want it first. I was going to do yeah, so I was on the couch sick for a week. So I seen a lot of tutorials, and Daniel Cooper used glue to keep the glitter suspended so it didn't all drop to the bottom. So I'm going to try that. Now, we're not doing a deep pour anyway, but still and all, I would like to give it a go. I won't do it as thick as he does, but just pop some of them bubbles up. So he does, well, I don't know, but Michelle does 1 drop per ounce. But I'm just gonna, if I can get it to go, just give them, yeah, this stuff. I got to buy new. This stuff is probably 8 years old. I don't know. And it doesn't like to come out most of the time. But I had it finally flow in the other day. Okay, let's see if it'll come out. It's just, oh, so hard. It's hardened the plastic. So it's like super hard to get it to, oh, not that much. Just like a piece of that, man. Just like half of that. Well, okay. I guess that's what we're getting. Man, yeah, definitely got to invest in new glue if I'm going to do this nonsense. Okay, whatever. Okay, so then it's going to turn, oops, sorry, I smacked you, gluggy, apparently. Oh yeah, look at that. It's going to be like hair gel. Oh, shoot. Yes, it is. Okay. I probably way overdid that. Way overdid it, Patty. Way overdid it. Well, this is how we learn. The more you stir it in, the gluggier it gets. Gloop, gloop. Oh, kind of fun, though. It's like you almost feel like you could play with it in your hand. I'm not gonna, guys. Don't worry. I'm just saying that's what it feels like. It feels like that slime stuff. You know, we used to play with as kids. Okay, so what I wanted was kind of, okay, go this way. Go this way, baby. Go that way, that way, that way. Yeah, okay. Guess it's gonna, okay. Hold on. You need some red down here, okay. Okay, I'm gonna start the red there so it kind of stops flowing. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what's happening here. I probably have too much in here. Okay, hang on, because I need to help coach this one up around the, that right there. Get in there. There you go. Get in there. Get in there, slime. This is what it feels like, you guys. Okay. All right. Well, let's try it again. Okay, start up at the top. Give it just a teeny bit on this one. Oh, stop. Yeah, you gotta like chop it off. Ooh, these are gonna be a bugger, those things. Get it up there. Come on, come around. There you go. All right. Let's put some red down here at the bottom, and then I'll kind of get them together. Oh my goodness. I overdid the glue for sure. I mean, I think this is the proper consistency, but because of what I'm doing with all the little fine details, I meant to keep it thinner for sure, so I could get into the littles, you know? All right, let's see if I can just kind of drip it in there. Drippity, drip. Get in there. Come on. There you go. Come on. Get in. Get all the way in. Oh my goodness. Because this one still needs, obviously it needs more. It's just because it's like, oh, I could almost like scoop it. Oops, I went over the edge with a spoon and scoop it in here. I'm trying to get down to eye level, you guys, so I can see what is and is not filled all the way, you know? It's not domed for sure. That one is. Oh, that one's actually a little overfilled, isn't it? I bet you guys were yelling at me, huh? Okay, let's just take a little scoop out. And then how am I gonna, okay, I'll clean it up in a minute. This one's going to need a little bit more, but I'm going to let it settle while I do these ones. Okay, stop. Oh, cut it off. Go this way. Oh, man. I definitely made a mess with that one. Okay, let's use the red to stop it. Yeah, it's fun, though. I'm not going to lie. The gloopiness of it is kind of fun. Because I'm such a child at times. See, I want the colors to kind of mix, which I'll do at the end anyway, but for sure. Okay, so I was going to use this anyway, this little paddle thing, to clean up any edges that were over. But let's see if we can use it to, might be a little bit big actually, for what I was thinking, to get those edges in. I was hoping it would. Why didn't I use the thinner piece of this? Anybody know? I don't. No? Yeah. Because that would have been a good plan, huh? Okay. Yeah, that would have been a good plan to use the thin edge. That would have been what made sense. Okay, so where are we at? All right, let's do this one. Start up here. I think it's easier to not start at the little bitty stuff and then kind of coach it backwards. Whoops. Well, okay. Do that too then, Patty. Just drip it on there. What do you guys think? This is a fiddly mold anyway, which, you know, I hadn't really taken into account. You know, maybe when you're first starting out molds, this is not the easiest one in the world. I may not have enough stuff. We might not do all the feathers, which is okay, because I think there's one more feather than there is ring anyhow, which is odd. And I'm not gonna, what am I gonna do with an extra feather, you know? I mean, I'm sure I could find something to do with it. I just don't want to find something to do with it. Okay, so here's a cool opportunity. If I run the red up that way a bit, and then go on with you, and then run a little bit of purple down this way, like that. Yep, fun. That's more what I expected them to do, which we'll coach them into. I probably should have did these little ones, one fully purple and one fully red, but I didn't think about that in time, guys. So we're in it now, but we can swirl them. The two little ones to do a change up, you know? So that could be cool. We can do that. Well, go ahead, drip in there. I don't care. It's got to be filled anyway. Whoops. Get out of the way of the drip, Patty. Okay. Oh yeah, gotta get in the little, get in there. Get in there. Come on. Because both of those need filled more anyway. This one and this one, for sure. I think they're all gonna, but in just a second here, I'm going to stop and I'm going to count the number of holder holes on that. Has anybody else done this one? I'm sure it's probably a popular mold, because I've seen this on both Temu and on Amazon. I got mine off from Amazon, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need one more. We have 2 large, so we should do this one here. Okay. And I did them all with the purple on top. I don't know why. It's because my mom is purple. My dad is red, and I don't know why. I just thought it would look more uniform that way, even though we're going to swirl a couple. Oh, this one's tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay. All right, I see you. I see you. Okay, it's going downward, so what we're going to do is stop that, do our red, and then we'll come back and fill that portion. Oh. And then we will finish filling anything up that needs it, and then we will find something to do with the rest. If we have any left over after everything is definitely up to the top. But because as you see, I don't know that it overflowed. I don't think it, oh my gosh, this is so tight. I have on a canvas, when I do resin, I wear a canvas apron as opposed to when I'm doing regular art and I wear my little, oh yeah, this one you gotta cut off, Patty. I wear just a regular cloth apron because I'm sloppy, as you know. As we all know, I like to make messes, so yeah, so I wear a canvas apron because it's less likely to be penetrated. And I am more careful when I do resin. Much, much more careful. I know, it's such a random thing to hear me say, but I am. Because I do know how to be careful. It's just harder for me. But I love resin so much that I'm willing to put in the time and effort to be a bit more careful. There. See how that just cleans that right up? It just leveled it right off, and it cleaned off the overflow from this piece, so I won't have to clean that out later. So now we need to see, are we in all of our little, sorry if my head is in your guys' way, it'll only be a second. I'm just trying to make sure we're in the edges of these little feathers. And it looks like we are. So let me clean off all of our little dangly thingamajiggies so I don't have to clean them out later. I don't really like to do the cleanup portion. It's a necessary evil. And I do it because of that, because it's worth it. You know, it's worth it to make your art beautiful. But I would rather not have to do cleanup, of course. Who wants to do cleanup? You know, everybody wants their stuff to come out perfect every time. It's not reality, but like, who doesn't want that? And you know, we've done a lot of false starts on this channel, and I let you see it all. I don't hide the mistakes, because we're learning together, which really irritates some people, which surprises me, but there it is, whatever. Okay, this one definitely needs some more, as does that. So we're going to try to go much slower. Uh-oh. Come along, Sally. Come along. Because they don't need a lot to top fill them, whatever it's called. And I don't want to have to sand at the end. So I want to get them all the way up to the top. You want to get them right up to the top edge and not over, you know? So, and they're very close already. They just need a little titch more each. Well, not each, because like that one doesn't. That one's great. Yep, right about there. I think that'll do. I think a little dab will do it. And then this one definitely needs it. Come on, baby. I think it needs a bit more in here. So let's see if we can just get some more dabbed around in there. Round and around we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, get off the edge. I don't like to waste resin. And our false starts that, you know, haven't worked out as good as we had hoped, you know, they're not a loss. I'm collecting them for a bigger project. We're going to use them. We're just waiting until we have enough oopsies to make one big project. We'll get there in the end. Because resin's expensive. Like, it's an expensive hobby. You don't want to just be wasting your stuff, but yet there's absolutely a learning curve, but there's a learning curve to everything. You should see some of my first paint pours, man. And I'm still not great at it. Okay, this one still definitely needs more. Let's do the red. Oops. Did you see that red go right there into that pink or purple? Oh, stop it, Patty. Darn it. Get out of there. Go down there. Yeah. Well, oh well. One, it probably won't actually show. And two, even if it did, it's part of the color combo, so, you know, it works out. I can't decide if that's actually a feather piece right there. I don't think it's indented. I think that it stops right there. So I still feel like, okay, is that part of, I think that's an ugly bit. Get off. There we go. All right, let's see. I think it needs just a titch more, like right over there. Come on, baby. Let the good times roll. Oops. I can see this one settling a bit, so let's add a little more here. Let that settle in, see what it wants to do. Okay, is everybody happy now? You guys. If they're not overflowing, they're still good. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're good now. Is everybody's tops still okay? Yep, okay. So, I was going to fill this, but I think I'm not. I want to fill these little earrings. I really do. So let's do that. I'm going to make these 2 bigger ones purple. I forgot to spray them, didn't I? Darn it. Hold on, you. Hold on. Let's get you in there first. All the way to the top. Because of the glue, it's a little... It doesn't flow, that's for certain. Doesn't flow like it normally would. I'm glad I stopped and counted those feathers, you guys, because I don't want an extra feather. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I wanted these other 2 to be red, but they already have a purple sheen on them, but we're going to go with red anyway. See how that turns out. They're just tinies. And apparently we are going to have extra still. Okay. There's those. What is on my desk? Well, let's do the little one anyway. Let's pull these over here. Let them set there. And let's do the bottom half of this in the red. I don't know if it's going to go down in all the spots. Oh, I didn't spray that either. Oh, I got to get in the habit of spraying. Darn it. Uh-oh. Is there going to be enough? So what I do like about the glue is you can definitely kind of scrape it around, you know? Get in there. Get in there. You know, because you don't need this top piece covered at all. You just want it down in them grooves. And I like that. I like that a lot. Get in the groove. Yep, get in there, get in there. Yes, get down on it. Okay, get back. See, that one's not covered. That's okay. We got a bit more in there. Let's just kind of get it out of there and stick it down in there. Come on. You can do it. So I'm rearranging where I keep all my these words. Well, if you've been here a while, you know, words. Me and words don't get along. Makes my hubby crazy, but there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna move them all over onto a shelf in the corner. That way, and I'm gonna put them. Oh, that's way too much. Get back in the cup. That was way too much. Way overdoing it, girl. Busy talking. Yep, still too much. Come here. Come on. Get out of there. It'd be easier if I just use this, probably. Yep, come here. Hell yeah, this is way easier, guys. this little paddly doodah. It's a makeup, silicone makeup brush thing from the Dollar Tree. Push it down in there. Yeah, just gently coach it down in and give it a push. Scrape it off. Oh, it's going to make cleanup so much easier. I'm going to do it on these babies in a second here, but they are not sitting even, so that's not my best plan. Not your best plan ever, Patty. They are pretty. Let's do that, though, because they are too... Oh, no, they're not full enough. Let me try that again. Yeah, let me just pour those again. I did not get those up. Took too much off. That's what I'm trying to say. Took too much out of those babies. Sure did. There. And then the red ones I will just do in the clear. Actually, that one's fine, but... Oh, shoot. That one doesn't have... I forgot. That one doesn't have the glue in it. That's way thinner. Way thinner, Patty. Okay. I am going to go set these over there. Oh, man. They're definitely going to have to be cleaned up now. Darn it all. Patty Ann. Lost my brains for a minute there, y'all. Sure did. Lost my marbles on that one. Okay. Let me take off these gloves. Well, this one in particular. Yep, that's why I wear double gloves. Sure is. Get this out of our way. I got to find something to do with this other resin really quick. Because we're not wasting resin. Oh, no. Oh, here. Let me add this in. Oh, that's going to make so much. That's going to make a lot more than I was planning on, actually. It is a lot more than I was planning on. A lot, guys. A lot more. Poop. Not my best plan. Not my best plan ever. That's a ton of resin. Oh, you know what we could do with what's left over in there? Here's my dad's thing. I wonder if we can get some of this off the top. Oh, of course we can. Okay. I just want it on the edge of the cup. Because I just want to take it and kind of top coat this so that it shines. See the difference? Let me just let it get the resin out of there and just put resin across the top. Yes. Yes. It just brings out all the shine. I don't mind if there's a little bit of glitter in it. Dad certainly would not mind. And it's okay with the colors because what's behind this is a resin pour or a paint pour. Yeah, look at that difference. Do you see that shine now? Which I was going to do anyway. That's why it's sitting here. It just needs a piece of plastic to dry on. Luckily, the garbage can is right underneath of us. So, okay, we'll set that aside to dry. And now I got to do the whole... Oh, here. Let me clean my gloves really fast. All right, that's a lot of resin, guys. So, let's just grab a different mold. What haven't we done yet? Oh, we've never done you. And we've never done you. I don't know if there's enough resin to do this little thing. I don't know. We've never done it. I don't know how much resin it takes. Well, it's going to work that way, Patty. This is a little, like, fairy house thing. Dealio. So, I don't know. Let's just pour it in there and see what we get. Can stop there and kind of help it down the sides of the mold. It was certainly not the way I had planned to do this little mold the first time. Oh yeah, that's not even going to close to be enough resin. That's okay. We can just keep adding resin as we find extra resin. That could make a fun piece. Okay, let's keep going. Keep on pouring. I just didn't want any bubbles, so I wanted to stop and be able to pop bubbles down the sides. I have some little silicone brushes coming, but they have not gotten here yet, guys. Well, I gotta tell you, this part took a lot longer than I was expecting. Not gonna lie. Figured we would be on to the other part already. Go down the sides. Oh, it's because it's thick, right? Right, Patty, it's because it's thick. Because it's got the stuff in it to keep it suspended. Remember? Remember? Yeah. Oh, I gotta tell you, it almost filled it all the way. Holy crap. Just looking for any extra little resin I can get in there, guys. Any extra little bits. Because it is very close to the top of the house. I might mix up a couple more ounces off after we're all done for the day and stick them in here. Or I might wait until the next resin pour and stick that in here. You know, either way. See it down there? Ooh. I don't know how you get the bubbles out because I've never done this one. Is there anything left in the red? A little bit down there. Let me try this little paddly thing. Yep, if this stuff didn't have glue in it, it probably would have flowed right on down those edges. I mean, it'll go eventually, but woo. Okay, quick cleanup, guys. Yeah, we're doing good. Whoops, wow, okay, that came right apart. I was not expecting that, not gonna lie. I know you can wait for these things to dry, but it is so much easier if you just clean your stuff as you go. I'm not a fan of cleanup. I thought I would be because you can wait till it dries and then pick all the stuff off. But I don't like it. Off your molds and everything. It turns out, don't like it. Tried it. Did not like it. Was not looking forward to it. So I learned really quick. Just clean the stuff off as you go. And the glitter, oh my goodness, might not be much fun. I can already tell I'm not going to like cleaning off the glitter. Okay, let's see. Let's just get this baby cleaned. And of course, I'll wash these in water later. I will have to, it looks like, to get the glitter off with the glue. Well, that's interesting to know. All right, that might be something done in throwaway, which I'm not a fan of. I try not to use disposables. I try to use reusable everything. Like this is technically disposable, but I will try to clean it as many times as I can. I even try to clean the popsicle sticks when I can. Okay, that's not working. That is not working. This is the beauty of the silicone though, because you just flip it inside out and then you can get it cleaned off. See? There. That's much better. That's way easier. Still, the glitter. The mica powders are way easier to clean off, but then again, I've never used the glue technique, so, and I went overboard with the glue. That was way more glue than you're supposed to use, so. Here's hoping I can get the rest of this glitter off. Get this one before it gets too bad. Oh, I should probably be using the 90% alcohol. That would probably wipe it right off, huh? Probably would. Let's see. It's probably why everybody chooses to use the 90%. I special ordered the 90% when I realized that that's what you're supposed to use instead of the other. It got here while I was laying on the couch sick, so it just waited a couple of days for me to break it out. Still can't say I'm great, but I was like, oh, I have to get back to resin. I'm going through withdrawals. I can't imagine when I'm traveling, because I won't be doing resin while I'm traveling. It's just not going to work taking it with me, where I can take some of the other stuff, but the resin, not so much. Well, okay, I say that. That doesn't mean I might not pick some up on the road. We'll see. I'm going to try to learn a new craft while I'm gone, which, you know, just for while I'm gone, not one to bring home, because if I'm going to start another one, then I'm probably going to have to give one up, and I can't imagine giving any of my current ones up. Certainly not going to give up my gel plate. I do got to get on with the making of the journals. It's weird. I have such a hard time starting, and then once I start, it's like I can't stop. There, that's good for now. Ooh, this one's in trouble. This baby got definitely saturated. Oh, but it's going to be the easiest cleanup, really? Woo, I just inhaled that. Yikes. Yikes. My cup's going to be a little bit deformed, but it'll be okay. Look at it deforming. Oh, that's hilarious. You'll be okay, little cup. You'll be okay. I feel that you will. So, yeah, I usually, these are the cups that come with your resin kits. I bought a starter kit from Let's Resin with my UV resin, and these came with it. And I've used them several times. Yeah, I don't know. I use them all the time. I've never had them work like this before, so that's definitely got to be the 99% alcohol doing that, because I've never had that happen. And I use alcohol on them all the time. Just not 99%. But it's like 91, I think, is what I have. So, odd. That's an oddness. Okay, set that aside. Set these aside. That's all fine. Okay, I'm going to set this little house over here to do its thing. Wonder what color it will get next. Interesting. I'm going to put its little lid. This is its little house, which obviously is not going to get done today. Who knows what color it will be. It's a fairy house, so it doesn't have to be one color. That's the fun of being a fairy house. See, I will reuse these again and again. Yeah, this is how I do it. Okay, we're not going to be using these, so you're okay. I don't want to slime my hands through any of this. I don't want resin on my body if I can help it, because it goes into your skin, and so that would be a problem. That's why my husband didn't want me to work with it in the first place. I already have too many health problems. Okay. Let's do this baby, you guys. But this is with UV resin, so let me bring the machine up here. Come along, little machine. Come along. And I just have an old nail machine, you guys. Nothing special. Something I bought to do my actual nails. So where were we? Where's the other part to that? Over here. So I got all of the little pieces for the fairy lights embedded. See? Ding, ding, ding. I'm not sure that I didn't break the seal, but we don't even have a full seal. If you guys remember, we were just like tack sealing it. So we're going to try to flood the top with purple. See how this goes. I don't even know that we have enough UV color to do this, but I would like to do the bottom portion at least with the color. And then we could always come up with clear, you know. And I wanted the colors to run, but I don't believe that that is going to work out. So I just want to put, oh, these little bottles are kind of hard to squeeze. Put some purple. And I don't know how I'm going to get around having bubbles necessarily, because I can already see some around the wires, you know? Like, how do you get around the wires, Patty? I don't know. Don't know. Hadn't thought that far. And yet, once again, I probably should have had it on a turntable. And there might already be bubbles where I tacked it. Will we be able to see them? Oh, I can't tell you. So, even though I think this one is probably not the best plan ever with the lights, or the way I got the lights in, definitely should have just put a full layer, I think, of clear resin and then did some lights. I'm wondering if I can just kind of, well, I was hoping we could do this and let it flow through. You know, I was kind of hoping we could stand it up and let the colors flow. Those suckers are not moving. Well, they might be moving like a titch. Not really, though. Okay. So, interesting. Yeah, that was my hope, was that the colors would flow. These colors are not flowing anywhere. They don't care. They don't care what my hope was. They got an agenda of their own. I tell you, sometimes I think, oops, sorry, I smacked you. Resin is like a misbehaving 2-year-old. Oh, no. Oh, that's a piece of rice. Some of my supplies are sitting above me, and they're in a bowl of rice to hold them upright so I can find them and not struggle to search where they might be. But yeah, so anyway, I think the better plan would have been to put down a coat of clear resin, then put the lights in, then put on another coat of colored resin. My problem with that is these are so fiddly to get in. I'm not sure how we would have not broke the seal. Ouch. Still hot. Sorry, I needed a drink. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, these were, the wires were fiddly and hard to get in. Oh, this thing is choking me. So when I wear the canvas apron, it's up by my neck. Like, my other apron is really old and haphazard how I have it on. I don't really care. It's not too, I'm not too bothered by how I put it on. And it doesn't always protect my clothes because I'm haphazard with it, you know. Because, you know, it's just there. It's actually, it's Cinderella and Prince Charming, but you almost can't even see them anymore. But, like, it still functions. It does its job, right? So, let me spin this around so I can actually see what I'm doing. I'm just guessing at this point. Because I can't tell if I'm around these wires. I'll tell you, there's a lot in these little bitty bottles. I wouldn't have thought so. They don't even have a name on them, guys. They're from, I think these ones are from Temu. Where are you at? That's what it says. Can you read that? That's all it has. And they're super watery looking colors. But then again, uh-oh, I think it's given up on me. But then again, you know, they're UV resin colors, so they're kind of supposed to be a little see-through, right? Yeah, definitely it's out. But I mean, it gave all that color, so interesting. All right. I'm going to set it upside down for a few. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to start the red. We're going to start down here. We're going to definitely get the parts that matter, which is these little ring-a-majiggy things. They're going to matter, obviously. We're definitely going to need our rings. Come on, baby. Oof, they squeeze so hard. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do for the rest, you know? We'll figure it out. Like I said, oh, no hair patty. More patty texture. Ah, Darcy, I heard you say that on one of your videos. I say it's texture. I got to figure out how to do what you did, that, those ethereal things. That was cool. But I don't have any of that paint. So I'm going to figure something out. Okay. Are we getting there? Are we getting there? I don't know. I don't know. No, you're not, Patty. You got 5 million little things. Oh, if I ever do this again, it will not be with UV resin, y'all. For certain. Or not in little bottles like this. Let me say it that way. I don't mind the UV resin aspect of it, but, you know. Piping bag would be quicker. Well, easier to push, I think is my thing. And I have a thought, but I don't know. I don't know. It's another one of those, ooh, I don't know if that stuff works. So yes, I'm deliberately mixing my colors right here, which was kind of always my plan, but I had intended to get the purple down here, so I'm working that out in my brain, what I'm going to do there. I mean, the beauty of it is, this is off, right? Yeah. The beauty is that this is UV resin, so it's not going to dry on me, so I got time to work it out. You know, we got time to figure it out. I don't know if that color, it says pink, but it looked purple to me, one of them. This one here. I don't know. We shall see in a minute here. Because I'm thinking I got some purple, maybe I got some purple alcohol ink. I don't know if I do or not, to be fair. To be 100% fair, I'm not sure that I do. Why are you suddenly coloring outside the lines, Patty? That has been a lifelong problem. Never understood the concept of coloring inside the lines. Did not teach my child to color inside the lines either. It's a problem these days. Yeah, I did not teach him to fit into society well, as it turns out. Although, I think he's probably drank enough of the Kool-Aid that he'll be fine. I'm sure. So, yeah, there's that. We used to do coloring books, and I was always like, well, why? Why do you have to stay inside the line? So we gave up on coloring books relatively young in his life because I couldn't handle the lines. I was like, here's just a blank piece of paper. Do something. And when we did want the pictures, that's fine. Here, take the picture, but then alter it. Do something else with it. It's all good. You don't just ignore the lines. Pretend they're not there. Yeah, we were bad. Not really bad, though. I think that's how you be creative. But now, you know, like he'll draw these games, characters from games, and I'll be like, cool, now alter it and make your own character. I'm glad you can draw that one. That's freaking awesome, and that is how you learn. That's how you learn. Now spin it. Make your own. And he does. Took him a minute to get the concept. I don't know why. I've been teaching it to him his whole life, but it did. Oh, bubbles. I can see the bubbles. Because this one's trying to give up on me too. I know I went way up on the red, but I'm thinking since it's going to be Dad's, it's not that bad of a thing, right? And then there's that space with nothing. Yeah. Okay, but they have quite a bit in them. Oh, shoot. I missed a whole spot right there. Come on, you can do it. I don't know what that was. All right. Okay. Where's its lid? Where's that purple? Where'd you put the purple, Patty? Right here. Let's see if it had anything left to give. It did. Okay, stand up, little Mr. Red. See if you have anything left to give. Oh, I just went quiet on you guys, didn't I? Sorry, I was lost in thought. I think this worked out okay. I mean, it's not full to the back, not by any means. And I can absolutely see plenty of problem areas. But we might be able to save it. We just might. If this one could just, where was that empty spot? Okay, there's a few empty spots, to be fair. Come on. You got a little more to give. All right. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. Look at those bubbles coming up. Ah! Okay. So, let's see. What other colors do they have that might be close? This is supposed to be purple. Oh, shoot. This one says it's purple, y'all. Let's see what it is. Okay, it says purple. I don't agree necessarily, but that's okay. Let's put a little purple in. Let's put a little purple down in here by this red down here. Does it look purple to you guys? It doesn't really. Wow, that is some strong freaking. That is some strong alcohol. Woo! Is there anything that's supposed to be close to the red? Let's see. What's this one back here? What's this one? It says rose quartz. Let's see. See if we can get it even close, because we just need a little bit. It's pinkish. Let's see. Will it blend in though? If we can make it blend in enough, that could be okay, right? Okay, yeah. Let's do this thing. All right, close enough, because like some of this red was some weak red anyway. Did I get it all? Oops, sorry. Okay, now by no means is this filled to the top. We don't need it to be, that's okay. Because I would kind of like to, oh no, we want it to be see-through, don't we? Shoot. All right, let's think about that for a minute. All right, let's put this in and let's cure that while we look at, my thought was these, oh no, why would we want to put glow in the dark? No, we're just going to put clear. Hold on, hold the phone, come back out of there. Let's just put some clear up to the edge because we got lights in it. Why would I want it to glow in the dark when there's lights? The whole point is to turn the darn lights on, right? Yeah, Patty. Yeah. So let's not put, I was gonna like put a, well, what I did want to do though, hold on. I have this weird, not that one. Not you, you're the wrong color. Well, we might not be able to because I might not have the right design. That's too girly now that Mom's gone. No, well, these are hearts. So I have this, it's glitter icons, and it's like, it's suspended, right? Kind of like what we just used. See that? It's just suspended in, it's glitter pieces just suspended in the, what am I trying to say? In glue, kind of. It's not glue, but kind of glue. So if I got out well, let's just use one of these. Is this still inside out? I feel it is. Don't do that. Well, that's okay. I can just use the edge of it. So I can't use this stuff because it drives me crazy. Because when you try to use it on paintings, no, this is not how I should have did this. Absolutely should have flipped the cup inside out, or the right way. My mind is gone, y'all. What time are we at? Oh, shoot, we're out of time. All right, well, then I'm just going to cure it. We're going to go a little bit over. We're just going to cure the darn thing and pop it out. That's what we're going to do. Is it? Let me see. Let me just make sure that these are all deep enough. you know. Let's just do this. Do, 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 do. Some of these are very thin, which obviously will not work. And if I can see that they're thin, then we can't, you know, we don't want to waste it so much as I think it's not going to work. Because I can always just paint that on the back if we decide to do it. But I guess we should probably see what it looks like first, huh? Okay, do that. And then use this. Clean up anything that may have went over. Okay, so see right there, that part is still sticking out, but because this is for Dad, this one time, I think that will be okay. I think I'll get away with it this one time. Normally, I would not be okay with that, but because this one's not being sold, and it's a test, you know. I mean, even if I was selling it, as a test piece, it would be dirt cheap anyhow, because it wouldn't be 100% right. But, okay, let's just cure it. And then if we decide it needs a little bit of bling bling, we'll bling it up. Okay, so I should be able to take these off now. Oh. Let me get that glittery glue out of there though. No sense in letting the glittery paint be in there for no reason. Yeah, so we just got to do each side of this. So it's just a couple more minutes and then we'll be done. We'll pop it out and see how it worked. If it worked at all, you know, because it might not have. Sorry about my reach. I know, I'm all in my weird clothes for doing my resin. I'm in my husband's old clothes, actually. That's what I'm in. He's like, yeah, these can go away. I'm like, perfect. Because it does not matter if I ruin them. And it has a reflector on the bottom, so it does both sides at once. It's got like a mirror type piece of metal on the bottom. So it's reflecting down and it's getting the top and the bottom at the same time. It's meant for nails. I don't know, because I used to try to do all my own nails, which I never manage. So we have a bunch of nail stuff to play with resin art too. So that'll be fun one day when we do that. I'm not sure when we will do that, but for sure we will. I have so many molds that we haven't even touched yet. And a whole bucket full of more still in my wish list. I'm like, stop it, Patty. You got to use what you've already got first. Goodness sakes, girl. And I'm sure, though he would not say it, I'm sure my husband agrees with that. Okay, let's do this side. Make sure we get it good. And get that side in. And then we should be able to pop it out of there and see what we get. Oh, I'm excited, you guys. Are you excited? I hope so. And then I'm going to let the feathers sit until tomorrow. There's no reason for us to pull them until tomorrow. And then we'll pull them out and see. And then string it. And because it's no longer going to be for my mom, we'll string it a little differently. I was going to make it into a full, like, stringy Dreamcatcher, and instead I'll still make it so it strings, but like we'll probably just put like a jump ring or two in between each one so it doesn't hang as much. So it's not like, it won't slide in the wind as much as it would have if it was for Mom. That's what I'm saying. I would have strung beads, pearly beads or crystals. We would have made, I had these, well, over here somewhere. I have this other one we have to make yet. And this is a wind chime. But with it comes some crystals that apparently I moved. Interesting. Well, I'll have to find them now. It has little crystals that you string. And of course I was going to use the crystals for this. And the fairy. But I don't know if I want to put the crystals on the fairy or not now. I'm contemplating it. Yeah, these guys are all going to get new bags. I decided they're all going to go into nice bags so that they don't get dusty and dirty in between each. Oh, I just popped that on the top, so that's not even stuck. Okay, it's still tacky, so it's not really ready to come out. But we're gonna see. Because I already broke the seal, so it doesn't really, if we can take it out, we will. If not, I'll pop it back in a minute. Because then I'll just set it, I'll see right there, we'll have to do some cleanup. That's the question. Are these little pieces here going to pop out or not? Like, are they ready without breaking the centerpiece? If not, I will put it back in or set it outside. Because, you know, Arizona, it's always sunshine. Oh yeah, I got some cleanup to do on this baby. But that was to be expected because I thought I broke the seal when I was putting in the lights. But that's what I want to see most is how did the lights handle. And then that will let us know, that will inform us as to what to do going forward, won't it? And I don't mind this little bit of cleanup. This is no big deal. Oh, it's pretty though, isn't it? Did the center work? Did the center work? I did the center opposite of what I was hoping for. So that will be our big thing. And either way, oh, sorry, I smacked you again. Either way, I'm definitely going to set this outside for a little bit to finish hardening out in the sunshine because, you know, can't really get better than that. So I can see, look at that. It worked. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? And so then the lights will hang from here. So I'll clip one of the feathers here, hopefully to hide the battery pack. See, that part is the part I'm not sure about. How are we going to hide? I think I can hide it behind one of the large feathers. I think I can attach it to the back of the large feathers. And this will just pop right out, right? I'm just making sure there's not a string attached to it. Where are my scissors? So yeah, I'll just cut that out, and then that won't be much of a problem to clean up. But I'm going to let it harden all the way first. So there it is, and I love the colors. I don't think I will put anything on it. I think I will let it just stand on its own. I think I might get a strand that has even more lights so that I can have more. But I bet in the nighttime let me shut this light off. See there? Yeah, at night it's going to be beautiful. Okay, so there that is, guys. I'm going to let it harden some more, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, love you, bye.